All right, here we are. Welcome back to the Manning the Globe's adventure. So we appreciate everybody for following our stuff. We are wrapping up our last night in Bali. We've been in Ubud, Bali for the last 30 days. So it's been really, really cool. This is our last day, and so we want to put our video out there, and we have another gift pack that we'd like to send to somebody back in the States. And so watch the video. If you just comment below in the Facebook post or whatever, then we will put your name into a drawing and pick a name and send it to you. So we just want to share with you some of our favorite things that we've done. We've done a ton of stuff in Bali. I may sneak in some of the highlights if we don't mention them, but do you want to start first?
Sure. So what I wanted to talk about is we did a coconut making Airbnb experience, and it was, it's coconut oil making, not coconut milk making. And so we went through all the steps from just the bare coconut. We gotta have a coconut, and it's cool because what I really liked about that is you gotta do every part of the what they would do. And it was just a really cool area because it was in the family compound, and there was pigs and chickens in the back, and yeah, lots of fruits and
we got to keep the little coconut oil at the end that we made.
yeah. So we have a bottle of coconut oil.
So do you remember what the name of the coconuts that you drink and eat?
It's yellow one.
Oh, new coconut.
The new coconut or young coconut?
Young.
The new coconut or young coconut is the one that they use for like what's it called, offerings and to eat.
Yep.
And then the old coconut is what they use to make the coconut oil.
Yep.
Yeah. It's hard to tell the difference between the coconuts, but
Yeah, the young coconuts don't have as much flesh in them as
Yeah,
the
just like a little
meat.
Yep. Okay, one of my highlights was that we get to celebrate my birthday here. So we had two of our friends that we have met a couple times on this trip, and they celebrated with us. So we found a great place that has brownies, and so we met them there and we did that. And then my lovely family was troopers, and we woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning and we hiked up Mount Batur. So it's a volcano that's not active. No.
Yeah, it's an active
Well,
volcano.
It still has, yeah.
It's still active, but it's not like Mount Agun that was actually like closed because it had
Yeah, that's true.
So we had hiked up, and it was
For 10 hours. Oh, it was
2 hours. So we got up there about 6:30 for the sunrise, and so it was really, really cool. And we hiked back down, and we got to see monkeys on there. Grayson
she's gonna have one on her shoulder.
nearly died because he was sliding around on the crushed volcano on the way down.
The volcanic rock is super slippery. And it's rock, so how slippery can it be? But
Yeah, you nearly did.
yeah.
But we made it down, and then on the way down, we walked through these like fields of fruit and vegetables. So that was really cool. And I don't know, everybody had a good attitude, so I was super excited about that. Yeah, I think that's we've just done a lot of really cool things, and Bali's a really magical place. So, but that is definitely a highlight. Next.
Two of my favorite things are more of the touristy things. I really enjoyed whitewater rafting because last time I did that was in Oregon, so it was really fun to do. What was the river called again? Agun River. And we had to hike down all these stairs into this really, really deep river, but there was like rocks and rapids and stuff, and it was really fun to go through on the raft. And we definitely got wet, but I did not know that we were going to get that wet, but we did. Another thing is the Bali Swing, which is another big tourist attraction. You personally did not want to, you didn't think it was like that you didn't really want us to do it because you're like, oh, it's just a tourist thing. But
It was
that-
fun though.
For us, it was fun because it was just, they like pull you all the way up and then you like swing all the way back and there's all the pretty rice terraces and coconut trees to look at. So
Yeah.
it's a really good view while we're on there.
I definitely didn't screw the whole time.
All right.
So I guess for me, one of the many adventures or experiences we were on, we went to a coffee plantation that was up in the hills, I guess you'd say. But they had many different types of coffee. They went over how to make it. But we were able to try a bunch of different kinds of varieties of coffee that they made. But they also have that, I guess it's rare in the United States, not too rare around here, but the luwak coffee, which is the coffee bean that's basically pooped out of the luwak. I don't know how else to put it, but it's in the United States. It's super rare and expensive, but it's kind of native to Bali or Indonesia, I guess. So,
But they kind of have turned it into it too. So.
yeah, well, it is, and people want to try it. And so we tried it, and it's very good. But again, we only paid like $3 for it. I think in the States it's several hundred, but that was really cool. I think I talked about coffee in Vietnam too. Seems like I'm on the same thing all the time. But anyway, so that was really cool. But also, I think in general, just we've been all around the island, and the scenery is just amazing no matter where you go in Bali. There's volcanoes, there's mountains, there's trees, there's palm trees, there's beautiful towns, beautiful compounds where people live, temples, beaches, everywhere you
Fruit
go.
trees.
It's just it's really visually pretty awesome. So
Yeah.
I think those were my two major things.
One thing that I want to talk just a little bit about is just the family compound. You mentioned it. When we made our coconut oil, we were in a family compound. We went to a wood carving class. We were in a family compound. And we've had some experiences in the compounds. And what it is that Balinese families, Bali is generally Hindu, where the rest of Indonesia is Muslim. But the Muslim or the Hindu Balinese family is just a really tight unit. Partly because they have a compound. They have like a walled little area. You walk down a street and you just see these walled areas, and that's where a family unit would live. So it'd be a mother, father, and usually the father's parents. And when they have children, it's expected that the eldest son continues to live in the compound, and then it's expected that all the men live there, and then the women eventually will live with their spouses. If there's not space, then the husband, the other sons would go to the other compound.
And a lot of times, not a lot of times, but it's pretty common in the compounds to have a little business, maybe like a restaurant or like a wood carving class or something. And they generally have like a farm in the back with their animals and their fruit trees.
Yeah, so it's really contained, but the part that's interesting is that we kept the compound, the families really connected, and then they're connected to their village, and then they're connected to their community. And we keep asking, like, are the Balinese people really connected because of the family compound, or are they connected because of the Hindu religion, which has a lot of celebrations and festivals, during the year, which the family, village, and community are involved in? And the answer is both. So anyway, I just keep joking that back in the States, if these guys knew that they had to live with us the rest of or if you at least knew you had to live with us the rest of our life, or if we knew that you were going to live with us the rest of your life, if we'd be nicer. So it's just, it's neat. You can feel it in the Balinese people. They're very sweet. But
Very nice people.
so we've got a chance to experience yoga and meditation and wood carving, fire dancing, every tropical fruit under the sun.
Monkeys all over the place.
Yeah, monkey forest, salt making, hikes. So
Lots of stuff.
Everything.
So anyway, we're super thrilled to share all of our adventures with you, and love all the support at home. And we just have a gift that we'd like to send to somebody. So again, if you just write a comment in the post below, then we will go ahead and get something sent to you. So thanks everyone.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.